After looking at this idea of going into front headlock and standing position, we've seen that the entry is always an attempt to overcome a very simple problem. How will I get the crown of my training partner's head below my armpit? If I can do this, you're going to get a lot of front headlocks on your opponents. Now, we've seen the idea of taking the inside position. We've seen there's a simple method to it. As we move out towards our training partner, our hands occupy the center line. As we step in, we go in and we get grips here at our training partner's bicep. We saw in the previous move the idea of generating motion, and then from here a straight snap where my opponent's head is taken by my right hand to my right armpit. So far, the idea we've been looking at in all these snap downs has been a push and pull motion. But there's another kind of pressure which will often set up snap downs, and this is a side to side pressure, where my hands from an inside position start a windshield wiper type motion. So as I line up with an inside tie on my training partner, I will often start by taking my training partner's head and I put his elbow underneath his own head, just like so. Okay, if my opponent doesn't react, there's an easy front headlock here. Okay, so what they all do is they bring their head up on the other side, and now we bring his elbow underneath his head on the opposite side. Now as his head comes up in response to that, just go side to side. And by taking my opponent's head from side to side, from an inside tie, you will often create tremendous off-balancing and distraction in your opponents that sets up front headlock entries. So as we move out with our training partner in standing position, look, our first motion here is to take our training partner's elbow underneath his own head. That's very tough for your opponent to deal with. He tries to come up, and now we run him across to the other side. As the head comes up, we learn to switch side to side until the head comes down and we go into the front headlock situation. So once again, as we come out in standing position, look, our first movement takes him out of balance. As he comes up in response, the second movement takes him out of balance, and then from here, we're in perfect position to front headlock him straight down to the mat.